This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Liquid Web, one of the top hosting providers. Save 34% off hosting with code MMAN34OFF. Smart Home, an easy-to-use source for lighting, security, and home entertainment products that the average do-it-yourselfer can safely install. Get 10% off with code MMANUTS10. Protect-A-Bed, shield your mattress and pillows from allergens, dust mites, and moisture. Save 20% off with code MMANUTS. Watch Shop, the leading retailer of brand-name designer watches. Get 20% off with code MMA20. Defense Soap, the world's best soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes. Use code MMANUTS for 15% off. Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts, episode 439.
439!
My name's Nico Weigel.
Background MMA show by my fans, for my fans, walk the line between serious and ridiculous. What's happening?
Nothing. What's going on, man?
Here's a weird stat. Did you know I believe we have the oldest and longest running podcast in history?
No way. Are you serious?
Think about when we started. It was January 2010. The only one I wouldn't know, I don't know if what you consider what Errol Hawani does, a podcast. I don't know if he was doing anything.
Oh, you're talking about MMA podcast?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I think he was doing stuff, but it was interviews. But just specific MMA podcasts, I think we were literally the first, if not, and the longest running.
Do we get some kind of award?
Sure.
What is the award?
You get to see Paige Van Zandt's titty balls, which you don't like.
I'm not a fan of that.
You get to see Chris Cyborg's asshole.
Also not a fan.
I don't know how to win you over.
These are your fantasies.
No,
what does that mean?
I don't want the second one.
When do my fantasies come into play?
In my mouth.
I mean, do I get any say in this?
Okay, you get the biggest, blackest cock ever.
I already have one of those. We're good.
In your back pocket. You just carry it around just in case. What is your self-defense movement? A big black cock.
Do I hear Gwyneth Paltrow for 200, Alex?
Okay. How old is she now? 50,
I don't know. Who cares?
50-something. It's all good still, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A little wrinkly, a little dry.
You're going to hell.
Of course I am. Let's talk about some MMA before we lose everybody. So, there was a bare knuckle boxing fighting championship of the world streaming live on fucking YouTubes. Saw a little bit. Saw a very out of shape and slow Leonard Garcia get knocked down something like 5 times and KO'd, and he got beat up pretty good. And then I went back to watch the event, and it's not there again. So what's that about? So you stream it live, and it just fucking disappears. Woo. Well, why would you do that if you put it out there for free?
I don't know. You have to buy it again?
No, because it wasn't for sale.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was free
maybe that's
on the
why.
stream, but I forget. I think I want to say there was advertising all over it. Like, brought to you by blah, blah, blah.
Maybe they ran out of space on the server.
They had just deleted it. So many views, we had to shut it down.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So we had that go on this weekend. We had a UFC.
Yes.
You see Mike Perry's broken nose.
I was about to talk to you about this. He's apparently out for 6 months.
6 months.
Spent an hour afterwards in the hospital undergoing surgery and cleaning up that mess. No contact at all to the nose for 6 months.
It was one of the worst ones.
It was pretty bad. I think this reminds me of like Rich Franklin kind of
that Anderson
territory. Yeah, happened twice, didn't it?
Yeah, the first one was worse. See, looking at the picture makes my nose hurt. Because I've had the deviated septum surgery. It was fucking brutal. It's not a cakewalk like they said it would be.
And he lost via decision.
Yeah, they said it was close.
It was a close fight. I didn't get to see it, but.
And then the main event was a shitty fight between Shevchenko and Liz Carmouche. And Carmouche was like shadow boxing the majority of the fight.
Okay.
Fucking boring event.
Sigh.
Well, I mean, I guess that's what you get when you're not putting the best against the best.
Right.
Is Liz Carmouche the best to go up? Well, the problem is at 125, no one's going to beat Shevchenko.
True.
So.
He's a killer.
And then, I don't know if you saw this one. I got to pull this up. This guy that's like at all the UFCs, you're going to see his facial reaction when the trainer is slapping her. You know, just watch his expressions. It's like, oh shit! Like, you slapping bitches now? Like, you should have had Chris Cyborg's coach out there, Perillo, because he slaps the shit out of the Cyborg.
It wasn't that bad.
No.
It doesn't look that bad at all.
He's like, oh my God, you're hitting a woman.
Don't be hitting that girl.
That'll work out. You don't. That's how we get fired up.
Big boy though.
This fucking touchscreen's getting all out of control on me. Let's talk about then this weekend. What is it? UFC what?
242.
Let's start with we have Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier 2, the rematch. We have Miocic, I think he's 36, and Cormier 40. And let me just tell you, I've been watching The Embedded, and what a fucking hot piece of shit garbage mess this thing is. So you get to see Daniel Cormier swimming. And he's got some fucking atrocious technique. Like, what's the point of swimming?
He's got those little dinosaur arms.
He's going to take a breath. He's like, head up and then out. Up and then out. No.
It's very analytical.
It's terrible. And then you get to see Stipe Miocic going shopping at a flea market with his family.
What did he buy?
A Charlie Sheen signed autograph picture from him in Major League as the pitcher.
At a flea market?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm sure it's not a legit
It's totally real.
Stone Cold Steve Austin bobblehead.
Okay, that sounds cool.
I think a hat for his daughter.
Okay.
And he was offering people more money. I hate his fucking shtick because he's like trying to be funny, and it's just no. It's just no. And then you get to see Anthony Pettis go fishing, and then he accidentally bumps his dick and go, "Oh, that hurt! I just shaved, and I'm burning my dick." Like, what the fuck is this show coming to? Like, it's barely showing about the fighting anymore or the training. And I don't know if that's because the fighters didn't want you to see their secret techniques. You can't show them. So it seems like it's 80% bullshit, 20% fighting related. It's kind of like our show.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly like our show. Are you sure we didn't produce this?
I don't know.
I'm on board for it.
So we got that going on. Let's talk about the fight. Last time they fought was 13 months ago. Since that time, Cormier had another fight. Stipe just sat out on the sidelines and whined like, "I want a rematch, yeah, Brock Lesnar." Probably also adds to why I'm not a fan of the guy. I don't like the whiners for the title shots when it's unwarranted.
Okay.
You lose the title, do your work, and you get back there. Look at Frankie Edgar. How many title shots does that guy get?
A lot.
I deserve a title. I deserve it. Shut up. You earned that. You don't deserve shit. Anyway.
Very passionate
I
about
am.
this.
I'm very angry about these whiny fucks.
Okay.
They still kick my ass, but whatever. I can still comment on it.
Yes, you can. No one's coming to kick your ass, I promise.
Okay. I run pretty fast. For 2 seconds.
20 yards is good.
As long as I have an inhaler. I'll be all right. So anyway.
Keep running in with the inhaler.
So, with the setup, What do you think is going to happen?
I don't see any difference. I mean, what's exactly going to change in the course of a year?
Well, I think the thing that'll change is Cormier uses wrestling the second time around. He didn't wrestle him. And I think Miocic is going for a ride on DC Air like he did to fucking every other heavyweight. Think about all the times you've seen him, Josh Barnett fucking launched through the air. Dan Henderson, Alexander Gustafsson. Like, he just gets his hands on you. And then,
trouble.
Yeah, the last fight, all he did was he would just do that clinch and then kind of like hit him on the break, and he caught him with one of those. So this time I think he's going to be a little more heavily wrestling based in his attack.
Okay.
And I think Miocic too, you got to wonder about the mentality of the fight too, because you're coming in. And some people could argue, oh, he's going to be hungrier because he lost, but I'd be like, fuck, man.
I don't see that.
DC's never lost at heavyweight.
He has not lost at heavyweight.
So the question is, how does DC handle it? He's right at retirement.
Yes.
He is a fight. This probably is going to be his last fight.
I would think so. I mean, unless he fights John Jones again.
Yeah. I don't want to see that fight, though. I don't know. Do you want to see him fight Jones again, or?
Sure. At heavyweight? Why not? I think he could beat him right now. I think he could.
I think Jones is losing in his next 2 fights. John Jones is going to lose. And I said that about Conor McGregor before he took his loss. There's something coming, and it's called a loss.
It's an LOSS, huh?
I feel it, yeah.
You feel a need?
But I think part of Stipe's mentality is he's semi-delusional right now.
It's too many blows to the head.
It could be. Because he's talking like Joanna Jędrzejczyk, right? Oh, that was just a fluke. I'm the much better fighter. I'm going to get my belt back. All that kind of talk. That's nonsense. Like sometimes, I mean, maybe that's how you have to sell it to yourself, but then reality's going to come fucking smashing in again, unfortunately.
Yes.
And it may be more, I think it's going to be more brutal this time because I think DC's getting a little irritated because he's hearing all that Stipe talk. Like, motherfucker, it was a clean shot. Like, and it's not like Stipe doesn't get dropped in pretty much every one of his fights. Even though he wins, he still gets hit a lot. So I just feel like he's going to get pounded. He's going to get wrestle fucked. And maybe it goes a little longer, second round for Cormier. Are we in agreement on that?
I don't see any other possibility here where, or in any, I don't, how does Stipe win? Maybe he gets lucky. But then Cormier is the better fighter.
Right.
And he has
well,
to have another chance.
then we need a rematch.
Yeah.
If it's 1-1. But if it's 2-0, bye-bye. Go to light heavyweight. Like I did.
Exactly.
He probably going to have an easier cut. So. Then we do Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis.
Oh, yes. I'm excited about this one. I think I think Nate wins this in the early third round via submission. I think it's going to be a classic. Nate's going to take some punishment from Pettis because Pettis is going to be flashy. And he's going to hit him with that 60% shit for a while and a 90 every once in a while and wear him down. And we're going to get a similar situation that we got with him and Cerrone. Remember that third round? Where Cerrone's looking like he's going to die and Diaz is like, I got you, motherfucker. You're done. You're done. Man, I got plenty of gas in this tank. And I feel like that's going to be the similar thing. It's going to end up about the same, except with the submission. Maybe a triangle.
Okay. Well, I look at, fucking Diaz hasn't fought in 36 months. I look that up. It's 36 months. His last fight was 8/20/2016. Like, holy shit, against McGregor. So
he didn't need to fight. He's got plenty of money.
No, but he it's like he said, him and his crew, they're always in shape. We're never letting ourselves get out of shape. So if anybody wants to fight, we're always ready. So, and then I was looking at Pettis. He's been going win-loss, win-loss, win. Oh, sorry, win-loss, 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 win. So he's trending for the loss.
He's trending for the loss.
It's like I was saying before. He's just not durable, and he'll quit.
Of course. If mentally.
I've got my scratch on my dick because I shaved it and it's burning.
Shaved his dick.
And he bumped it, so I have to quit second round. So I just think about his durability, and you contrast that to Nate Diaz. What has he got? He's going to give you cardio. He's going to give you durability. And he's only been finished twice in 30 fights.
Which is insane.
I don't
one by knockout, one by submission. Yeah, I was looking up that record.
It was Hermes Franca, I think, got the submission, and Josh Thompson with the KO. But
you're going way back. Nice one.
I don't think
that's in 2006.
Yeah, it's way early. I just don't see how Pettis beats him because, you could do some of the flashy shit, and I would implore him to do a bunch of leg kicks because you saw that works against Diaz, but
of course. But no, I think Diaz is going to push forward, and Pettis. I don't think Pettis
he doesn't do
going
well
backwards. He's got a problem. He's got to be the aggressor, and Diaz isn't going to let him do that. Don't see that happening.
So, no, he'll walk through whatever he throws at him.
Talking trash the whole time, probably flip him off a couple times.
Yeah. All kinds of and that, when we look at Diaz, I like he's like talking about the fight. He's like, fuck that Wheaties box guy, man. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like he got the title, got on the Wheaties box, and then he lost like his next fight and never got it back. And then when we look at the promos for the fight, can we stop showing the fucking Showtime kick from Pettis? That was 9 fucking years ago.
Yeah. Long time.
It was in the WEC. That doesn't even fucking exist. Please stop with that.
It was pretty spectacular, though.
9 years ago. I could say, okay, 5 years ago, show it.
There's a cutoff after 5?
Something. I mean, it's just, we're past the prime.
Fair enough.
So, we're both going with Diaz. I put a $50 bet down. A little parlay on Diaz and Daniel Cormier. I think it was 50 to win 140. Because Diaz is the underdog.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't see it that way. And Cormier is the favorite this time around, but Cormier was a huge underdog the first time.
He was.
He made bank on that fight.
Something about these lights in here makes me yawn, I've noticed.
They're sleepy time lights.
I think they are.
Could be that or all the weed in here. I don't know.
The weed. Somebody pointed out, too, that I swallow my yawns as I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm yawning. You know who you are.
Should I laser pointer you?
It's like a little cat.
Will that help you stop?
Maybe you can just get a button, and every time I yawn, yawn,
taser.
Swallow
Taser.
yawn, you just hit me with the zapper. Taser attached to my balls. I think that would keep me from yawning, probably. Or maybe I'd like it.
I'd be bad. I've always wanted.
What the fuck?
I'll lock that bitch out. Straight arm,
Okay. Maybe I'll just. Shot! Yeah. Pointing out my yawns, swallows. Yep.
It's only 9 o'clock. It was actually way early.
It's way early, but I'm tired.
I know.
Tuesdays
you're
are long
very busy days.
So it'd be different. Like, okay, if it was early, I could drink some coffee, maybe redline some Red Bull. But then I can't sleep, so it's like I gotta weigh the possibilities. But
and we have Yoel Romero versus Paulo Costa. Yoel Romero at a sprite 42 years of age versus Costa, fucking 28. And Costa, all his finishes, he's 12-0, finished every single fight he's been in, all in the first and second round. But this is one of those fights that I don't know if it passes the smell test when you look at both these guys.
Something's off.
Like, holy fuck, man.
A lot of muscle between these two guys.
But I'm wondering with Romero, like, when do the wheels fall off?
I think this fight.
He's 42, man.
I think it's this fight.
And he's got 3 losses on his record. Two of them are to Whitaker. The last one was a split decision. But there's got to be that point. I'm like, I'm 45. I was done 10 years ago.
Yeah, I think this is
I don't know how this guy keeps going.
Because he's a soldier of God.
And he might even be older, because isn't he straight out of Cuba? Didn't they bring like the baseball players over? They say the kid's like 12 and he's like
100.
25. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know if he's like that, but because he did compete in the Olympics, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he's got to be the proper age.
Red line. So I worry about that.
1977, shit. I'm 1978. I'm fucking old. I couldn't even imagine doing cage fighting right now. That's insane.
So
I can barely walk to my refrigerator.
I know.
Whatever.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. I kind of wish I looked like him, though. Yeah.
You could.
How could I look like him? Just get swole.
A lot of fucking juice.
But then I wouldn't be flexible. I don't like that. I'm super flexible.
You gotta find a balance of steroids to flexibility.
Okay.
Lots of steroids. Just do a couple cycles, get all gacked out of your mind.
Crazy big.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that aggressive, though.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'll be that guy what's that one guy that makes all the weird videos?
Robert Frank?
Yeah. Just lose my mind.
Get the sick pump and sick gains!
Get the veins.
What the fuck? Your cock veins popping out everywhere. I don't need that. No one needs this.
He does.
Well, of course.
You can pull that off, I think. You can just get all swole.
I don't have an interest in that anymore.
No?
I'm not into like lifting to get huge. I'm into lifting to just maintain.
Okay.
So who's winning this fight?
I think this is where Yoel hits the wall. I feel like Costa's gonna knock him out. I think it's gonna happen mid-first round.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Kid's got a lot of power. I mean, I think it's gonna be over quick. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to be a KO, and it's gonna be Yoel might be done after this. I think.
Yeah, I forgot who was the favorite in this one. I think Romero is.
Yeah, yes, by a little bit. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go with Romero.
Okay.
But I'm still questioning that breaking point. 42.
42.
It's tough.
Oh yes.
Any news?
I do. Speaking of fight announcements, Stefan Struve versus Ben Rothwell announced for UFC on ESPN 7. Struve had some problems with his heart, if you recall, and he was like on the verge of maybe retiring. He said he had a 5-year plan. We've now surpassed that. And he kind of decided he was going to keep on fighting. Things are looking okay. So,
guess who's getting knocked out?
Probably Stefan Struve. But Rothwell is on like a 3 or 4 fight losing streak, isn't he?
Because he tested positive for something.
Yep.
And then, he just fought Arlovsky.
Lost by decision.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. Struve is only 31. So.
Yeah, but Struve fights like he's got Frankie Edgar's reach. So I think I'm fucking taking not Stefan Struve
Head
ever.
straight up. He's like fights like this.
It'd be the guy who's got he's tied for the longest reach in the UFC and does not fucking use it.
No, he doesn't.
So frustrating.
Hey, just remember
maybe he's
George
jiu-jitsu.
Mr. Jiu-Jitsu.
Sure.
And every time, remember that? You're like, George, go out and take him down and use your jiu-jitsu. Okay. First 2 seconds, George is like this. Like every time.
How you doing?
I don't know. It's exciting.
Whirling dervish.
It's exciting, yeah.
Tasmanian devil.
I get it. He doesn't care. He doesn't use his jiu-jitsu. Stefan Struve doesn't want to use his reach. It's not exciting. You'd rather get knocked out.
Yeah, but it looks epic when he does. I
does.
forgot. Who did Travis Brown Superman punch him
yeah.
and like fucking felled him like a big
crazy.
redwood tree?
He's
Like holy Christ,
6'8",
man.
6'9", what is it?
Something retarded.
Yeah.
7'1" maybe.
Oh, okay. Also, can I give you one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jessica I versus Viviane Araujo announced for UFC 245.
I don't even know who she is.
I don't know either, but it's exciting to see Jessica I fight again.
She just got brutally knocked out.
Yep. That's another announcement they just made. So.
How about Frankie Edgar moving to bantamweight?
Wow. He's going to beat Kenny Florian for most weight divisions.
Like, what are you doing? Is he going to be successful? See, where are we going from 55 to 45, and now we're going to go to 35?
Yes, he's the ever-shrinking man. Kenny Florian did the same thing, you recall?
I don't think it's personally a good move, because guess what happens? When you drop down, people are getting faster. And now you're losing any speed advantage you have.
Yes.
And you're not going to carry any power because, well, I guess you'll still have the power, but you're losing the speed. And I think losing speed to go down that below, not good. Who do you fight, Henry Cejudo? Good luck.
No, I hope not.
I deserve the title fight. Come on, I'm Frankie Edgar.
One fight.
I used to be the title holder.
If he wins the first one, I bet he'll ask for it.
I bet he asked for it already.
He wants that belt.
I gotta get it out of him. I don't want to be super negative on everybody.
Seems like you are, though.
I am.
Why
try. Kirik from the Underground, he tweeted this out, and I forgot what the response was, but he's saying, thanks for explaining this to all. I'm a little baffled when refs appear to lose their mind if a fighter appears to be potentially be out for a split second. At this year's ABC conference, a medical doctor did a presentation on chokes in MMA. Takes 4 minutes to die. Strikes, on the other hand, ... So this is in reference to that one event where we had 3 guys get choked unconscious, and one of the refs didn't see a tap, and the other guy was just in bad position. But it's like you want to have that finality of the choke, and if you're telling me it's 4 minutes to die, choke him the fuck out.
For 3.5 minutes?
Yeah. Like, why not? The guy's not turning blue in the face.
Yeah.
He's not close
Maybe
to
he
death.
survives the round even, right?
I don't know.
Good.
But I think that's good to know, right? 4 minutes.
Okay, it's good to know.
Thought it would be less than that.
I
see
so too.
movies. They
But
die
I wonder
pretty
if you
quickly.
squeeze hard enough and you cause some breakage or something.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I err on the side of caution, Matt.
Yeah. Do you want to see GSP doing flips?
Sure.
All right. It's pretty agile.
Is he naked?
Of course.
Perfect. Oh, wow. He's still like...
And this is after he just did his sprint work.
Still pretty yoked on the top.
Yep.
He looks a little slower.
A little bit. He used to do that backflip when he won, when he was young and non-title holding, when he was exciting.
Yeah, he's getting older.
Yep.
Getting up there. Over 40 now, isn't he?
He's going to be late 30s, close to it.
Old man.
And you see Aspen Ladd, she got her bantamweight license suspended in California. They said she can be cleared via extensive documentation. She was, when they were in California, she was on the scale shaking because the weight cut went so bad. And then when they showed, like Aaron Braun Stitter tweeted this out, he said more than 50% of the fighters weighed more than 10% higher than the weigh-ins at that card. And let's see what percentage she was. 18% higher.
Whoa.
So she weighed in at 135 and then rehydrated, and she weighed 159.
It's crazy.
Fight night. And this is just a multiple of people, because if you can look at her, there's an 18%, 13, 15, 17%, 13%, 14%, 13, 14, 11, 14, 10, 15, 11. So the lowest was 6%. So everybody's cutting to some extent, and you're gonna have to in some cases, but
yeah,
fucking like her, that is bullshit. You're 159. You are 2 weight classes over where you were, and we don't have a 55, so she'd have to cut to 45. But you cannot let that woman fight at 135 ever again.
No, and
that's
also
fucking horseshit.
They've done studies that it takes the brain 14 to like 21 days to fully rehydrate from if you're doing a cut like that. You're getting your body to that extreme level of dehydration.
Yeah.
So you're going in with this extra weight, but your brain is fucking messed up because there's no fluid in there. Higher risk of knockouts and brain trauma, all kinds of things. It's ridiculous. I don't even,
But why are these athletic commissions waiting? Like, we've been talking about this like ad nauseum for fucking like 4 years, 5 years, and California is supposed to be trying to lead the pack, but just fucking ban her.
Is it 10%? Is that what we're working with?
And that's pretty generous,
reasonable
too.
I think it should be 5, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even at 5, everyone's over.
Of course.
6%. But I mean, they set the line at 10, and 50% of the people were over it. And what are we going to do?
Nothing.
I'm just going to give them a harsh warning. Don't do that again. No, you can't fucking fight in that weight class anymore, period.
Yeah.
When you have the data, use it. Otherwise, this is pointless to do. Otherwise, get rid of fucking weight classes. I'm very angry today.
I can see that. Feisty.
You got any other news?
I don't.
CBS and Viacom are merging.
Sweet.
It's announced that. I think it's official as of today. Like, it all got approved. So, Viacom owns Bellator. So, what does that mean for Bellator? Double
action.
Double penetration.
Back to the Strikeforce days, right?
Yeah, right.
Maybe they'll get James Thompson out and have a little
kibble slice, dig him out.
That's horrible. But I'm excited. Why not?
Gus, only if we can get Gus Johnson back in the booth.
With the purple lipstick.
Yeah.
And the glasses.
Yeah. Whatever.
Should I wear purple lipstick? You think that would look good on me?
Whatever you want, Ingo. Whatever your
eyeshadow.
Fucking things are.
Can I shave myself completely bare?
Whatever.
Would you still love me if I did that?
Of course.
Okay.
No, I like hair.
Can I oil myself up after?
Yeah, whatever.
Just sit here naked?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Try not to throw up.
Okay.
Try not to.
Okay.
We have a drink now.
Good.
So, this is a good thing then.
Yeah, I like it. Why not?
Streaming prices are going up wherever.
I think they're going to go down.
I was reading an article, the prices of everything's going up because everyone keeps drawing more stuff in. Like, oh, we want to offer you more, so I'm going to pull this channel in and give you a bigger package, but it's going to cost you $5 more a month.
I like bigger packages. Make it as weird as possible for you.
Whatever. Oh. Ooh. What are your thoughts on this poster? This is, I think, the first or second poster. We actually have someone smiling or smirking.
Is this the
I
Mexico
forgot who
card?
else was
I looked at this
smirking.
earlier.
You have Cowboy versus Justin Gaethje.
I like it. I think it fits.
I don't know. It looks like a first-year art student did the fucking artwork.
It's retro, man.
It's so basic.
It's like a little like Vegas sign.
It's like Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
And the neon.
Huh?
Not a fan. I mean, I applaud them for trying something different, but we're doing big guy in back and a little guy in front. I think the Diaz GSP poster was the first time they did that.
Oh, yeah. I see that. I like the hat, though. Maybe we should get cowboy hats. What do you think?
Kind of Brokeback Mountain, me. I feel it. He's talking about greasing himself up, shaving it down.
What is it like? I never saw that movie. What is it?
Either.
I Can't Quit You or something like that? Or some weird shit? Yeah. I remember.
Quit you. I don't know. Let's ungay this up a little bit. So,
okay.
Apparently, if you're not following Mercedes Terrell on fucking Twitter, you're missing out. Because let me tell you, she's figuring out this Twitter game. She keeps posting videos and images. So this is just like one picture of a video that she put up.
Good God. What is happening in this?
I don't know. I think she's podcasting. I don't listen to what she has to say.
What's going on here? There's like green
goddamn.
paper, silver.
Yeah, good for her. So I'm just saying, you might want to check her out.
Okay. Should I be checking it out right now?
Maybe.
Hang on. Does she have an Instagram?
I don't know. I've just been looking at Twitter and just go to the media section.
Yeah. Mercedes. Ooh, Terrell. She does have an Instagram. Ooh. She's on there too. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. There's a lot there. It's Mercedes Terrell on Instagram. So I know you fuckers like the Instagram. Sure. But there is a lot of exactly what you just. There's like that's all it is pretty much. Wow. Okay.
Good for her.
I'm gonna get lost here for a minute. Pull me back, Matt. Pull me back.
No, I'm gonna have a drink. Shit goes down.
Good God. There we go. Yeah, she's got a lot of followers. Let me see. There's
probably like
495,000. That's it though, huh? You would think.
That's it.
Followed by Coach Brian 27, of course. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we had dinner with her.
I know. I'm just saying. He follows her. Anyways, I'm gonna put this away.
I'll give you the obligatory Paige Van Zandt post. She said she has one fight left on her contract.
Yes.
And she's gonna fight it out and test out free agency. Is that a good move?
I think it's a good move.
Her?
She's got that injury stuff going on though. I feel like she might not fight again after that. I don't know. Like it's the fakeness. I don't like the fakeness. I prefer like reality. You know. I know it looks good on paper.
Well,
or
that's
on your computer screen.
Look good on my computer screen.
I guess.
But I'm wondering, is the UFC gonna do her dirty like they did Sage Northcutt? You know, where it was like a pretty boy and or girl in her case with maybe not the highest level of skills, but they're the ones that they promote, and then when they want to go, they just kind of do them dirty and like fuck you. Or Chris Cyborg her and say, we're out of the fucking Paige Van Zandt business. And
I'm hearing Dana say something along the lines of she's an actress, not a fighter kind of thing.
Ah, so we're already trying to taint her.
I think so. I see that happening.
Well, it's probably...
She is a good-looking woman. I mean, she could probably act if maybe, like Gina Carano acted.
Well, she did really good on Dancing with the Stars, right? I think she was runner-up.
Yeah, sure.
She's got potential outside of fighting, for sure. Little tweet of the week.
Sure.
So Barstool, stop that. Barstool Sports tweeted this one out. Mm-hmm. So it starts with the Washington Times tweeting Mike Pence is a quote. He says, "Spend more time on your knees than on the internet." And someone replies, "Okay, who's gonna tell him?" And then Monica Lewinsky replies and says, "Definitely not me."
Oh, but bump.
Oh,
good one. Is that actually her? Or is it some fake?
No, it's her, because it's got the blue check mark.
That's how you know it's verified.
Yeah.
How do I get one of those?
I don't know.
Have to be famous?
No, I think you just gotta know somebody, because there's a lot of people with not a lot of things, and they have checks, and like Facebook people that don't have a lot of fans, and it's like who you know, not how popular you are.
That's who you blow, man, not who you know.
Apparently.
That's always
cigar banged.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Why am I like 2 slides ahead? Am I already started the show on the wrong slide?
Don't know.
Fix it and post. That's what it's all about. Let's do a little AskTheNuts.
All right.
What would MMA look like without weight classes or gender classes? I like that.
It would look pretty chaotic, but I don't like that idea.
Can we do this?
No.
Why not?
No.
Men versus women? You don't want to see...
Cejudo one is talking about fighting Shevchenko, right? Or something like that? Is that
there was something.
And she
I
accepted.
don't think it was Nunes. I think it was Shevchenko.
That's what I said. Yeah, Shevchenko.
Yeah.
Cejudo fighting Shevchenko. And she's like, bring it, little man. I think she would fuck him up. I don't know.
Oh yeah, standing, because he's a 125er. I mean, and she's got a bigger reach and better striking.
Be interesting.
I think she'd wreck
I don't
him.
like that idea. I'd rather not see that.
I would. I'm for anything. Anything goes. But I think the woman needs to have a weight advantage if we're gonna do that.
By how many pounds?
You gotta have a good 15, I think, or 20. But the problem is you'd be fighting flyweights, right?
Yes.
125ers.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a fan.
Ace Wall on Twitter asks about Nate Diaz versus Showtime Pettis. Can you guess how much each man will make, show and win, and what odds will they go off at? Well, the odds, we already know that. Diaz is the underdog. He's like plus 230, something like that.
My guess is Diaz is 250, 250. Something like that.
Yeah, and Pettis should be lower.
Like 80, 80. Maybe 100, 100.
Yeah, he was champ. I don't know how much money he's retaining, but that wouldn't surprise me. I'd say 80 to 100 for him, and Nate's got to be big money.
It might even be more than he could be like.
Because if he's coming off of the Conor McGregor fight, and what did they say he made in that? Close to 3 or something. But he's getting pay-per-view points, and that was a huge pay-per-view.
Yep.
And you're getting him back after 3 years out. Fuck. I almost want to say he's gonna get 500,000.
He might.
As a co-main, which would be retarded. I'm gonna say 5.
Okay.
Jaron Christensen asked, "What are your top 5 TV? Fuck, I can't talk. TV shows of all time."
Are you from France?
Sometimes. I like the GSBs.
Top 5 TV shows of all time?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. For sure.
Up until season 8.
Okay. The Sopranos. Very big fan. Breaking Bad. For sure, big fan of that. That was a good series, start to finish. I highly recommend you watch that. That's 3 only, though.
I'd throw Seinfeld in. I'd throw Friends in.
Never saw either of those.
Should I be watching constant replay?
Should I be watching those?
Well, Seinfeld more. Friends is like the same story over and over. It's always a misunderstanding, the entire show.
Okay.
And what else?
You know, surprisingly enough, Netflix has got a lot of good shit. I was hooked on this the chef.
Hooked on phonics.
Yeah. Like a speak and spell. That is right. Now try. That's how I learned English, actually.
Yeah.
Go figure. The Chef Show with John Favreau.
Yeah, you said that.
Really good. Amazing.
You said it was
show.
based on the movie, right?
Yeah, and that movie's good. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. But that show is really cool. And if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. That's one of my favorites right now. I hope they make more episodes. What else? I don't know. That's hard to fit. 5. I mean,
What about Fantasy Island?
never saw it.
It plane. You know why it's good?
Why?
Midget.
Good
Best
point.
show ever.
Good point. I don't watch a lot of TVs. I never really did. What else would there be? Maybe. Oh, nope. I don't know.
You lost.
I don't know. Let's keep it at 4. Sorry.
Okay.
Give us the 5th one or something.
What do you think? I'm sorry. Step back. How do we go, Sean? We'll close it out. I have very small fonts and I can barely read. It's time. # Nuts Roll, # Matt Rabe Train, # Ingo Sugar Daddy. Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music or be forced to sing along to any song you heard?
I can sing way better than I can dance. I'm going to sing. I can't dance at all, so.
I'll be a dancing machine. Dance. What do you think is the cleverest animal and why?
The cleverest animal? Mm-hmm. Probably a squirrel. Because they're little assholes.
I'm gonna take it down for personal experience and say the mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, because these fuckers are in my garage. I have ongoing wars, right? So I had one in my truck. I was like, what the fuck? How do I get a mouse inside my fucking truck?
Right.
My Yukon. And I had to place a trap in there and fucking kill it. Finally got him after 3 days.
Nice.
Cocksucker. But they're in my garage, and we have understanding. Like, I won't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me. But then, like, one jumped on my foot one day. I'm like, all right, now it's fucking war. You can't be touching me. So I get those bags of poison, threw them all in the garage, and all the poison's gone. I don't find any mice. And then we used to have those pools that, like, you just put up during the summer and then you put away come winter. Inside this container that's in the top of my garage are all the poles for the pool that are going to be like the supports. So as I'm taking out the pool one year, I'm going through the supports and all the fucking poison is in one of the legs of the support.
Why?
I don't know. I think the mice were smart and they either took it and hid it away, or they were squirreling it away for like a rainy day. I don't know.
It was like
fucking
Chernobyl.
Weird. There were like hundreds of poison pellets all in one spot. Oh. Like I had 4 or 5 bags spread out all over the garage.
Weird.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? I think it's the mouse.
Smart mice.
Dead mice. You fuck with me, I take 3. And then I leave the bodies.
I hang
so
them.
they know.
I stick them to the wall. I'm like right by the thing.
Chop the head off and stake them on a popsicle
your
stick.
buddy?
Stick it in the wall.
That's what you get. You come in this house.
That's right. You string them up.
Death.
Let them know.
Uh-huh.
Would you abandon your phone, internet, family, and friends for 3 months for a prize of $1 million?
No.
Why not?
Yes. I wouldn't.
I would do it in a heartbeat for $1 million.
3 months?
It's a lot of money. Yes.
It is a lot of money.
You could. I am going on a 3-month sabbatical. I will be back with $1 million. Like everyone would accept that, and that would take care of a lot of issues.
Okay. Okay.
For a lot of people. What is the word you absolutely hate people for using?
Like.
Talk to my daughters.
I fucking hate that word. And I've noticed it's infectious. I don't even say like a lot, but if I'm around people that say it, I'm affected for days. I can't stop saying the fucking word. It's just like. Especially the younger crowd, if you're like under 30.
It's like
everything's like.
It's like this, like that. And then she's all like this, and I'm like, just stop saying like.
Super. Yeah.
Pause it out.
Pause it. It's a filler. It's okay to say it sometimes, and I'm guilty of it too, but I feel like when I do say it a lot,
yeah.
see, I feel like. That's different, other than just saying like. When I do say it a lot, it's because I've been around someone who uses that word constantly.
I hear you.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is a word I hate. I hate game changer. I don't know why. The game changer. Like, I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear about game changers?
No.
Okay.
Just tell me it's fucking cool.
All right.
Fuck, Marry, Kill. Celebrity Edition number 55. MMA Made Me Come number 7. Amber Stausenberger.
Okay.
She's super average, and I think that's super hot.
She does
I'll
look
give her
pretty
that.
average. That's cool.
Christy Lopez.
Okay. I like the body.
And then Rachel Cummins.
These are all kind of.
She looks like she's missing arms, but I think that's just a weird photo. I don't know. I might be into the nub. So if she's missing a right arm, I'm marrying her. If she's got 2 arms, I'm out. I'm fucking out.
Gosh. Okay.
You're fucking out.
I'm out on the last one. I'm probably gonna marry the one in the middle.
I'm intrigued by the missing arm.
The arm. I like this body style.
Okay.
A little athletic thing going on.
All right, then I'll kill
I'm
her.
a fan of her.
I'm gonna marry that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that super average.
Average is okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fuck the one arm, 'cause that looks like a party.
We're going to hell.
I like some sort of debilitating injury. There's something hot about that.
Okay.
Preferably a leg brace.
Okay. A leg brace.
I don't know.
Matt's into the kinky shit.
I don't
He's
know
like,
what that's about.
He's probably like, hey, babe, put on the leg brace. Why?
Try to run away. Try. You can't. I'm going to get you every time. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know.
He likes to hunt for the kill.
To pretend you're a cattle and I'm a cowboy. I get my lasso out.
That's
fucking
what you need
hog
to have, like I was saying
see
earlier.
See what my timing is. 3 seconds! No record!
3 seconds.
Fucking champion, man.
Wow.
You got knowledge?
I do not. Knowledge? No, I'm good.
So I know last week we were talking about Hawaii and meth, right? And this article came out. It says this is a police report. It says, woman caught with meth in vagina says it isn't hers.
What?
Yeah, deputies in Louisiana say a woman found with meth inside her vagina told them it was not hers and that she did not know how it got there. She got charged with felony theft. Can't talk today. Felony theft and narcotics possession.
Rightfully so. Because you can't accidentally have meth in your vagina.
Yeah, I forgot how much it was. I think it was just a gram, so probably not that much. I think her bail was set at $8,000 because I think
for a little meth.
Yeah, well, she stole I think $6,000, and then they did a body cavity search on this lady. I didn't know those things were real. I thought it was just like a joke you see in a movie like Wayne's World or putting the glove on.
Yeah.
Body cavity search, you know.
Maybe I should get arrested.
Maybe.
Ask for one of those.
Fisted.
Like, can I please have a body cavity search?
Yeah, I've got it way up there, Doc. Or cop.
That's right.
I don't know.
That's chaos. Is it not in Florida, or was it Florida?
No, this was Louisiana.
Close enough.
Yeah, you're bumblefuck.
Everything happens in the South, it seems.
Yes.
It's hot, and people are crazy.
I think that's it. And then I think next week we're going to be off unless we do a impromptu
Road
podcast from Wisconsin.
We're going on a little road trip. I'm sure we'll have some videos on the post, right? Little fishing, hunting, diving, killing. We're gonna kill some shit and eat it.
Probably.
Yeah. Murder some stuff.
We'll fucking get a fillet knife out and fucking. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of a salmon. That's gonna happen. That's how you kill them. You gotta beat the fuck out of them. You punch them in the head.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what's gonna go down. There's some shit going down.
All right.
Someone's gonna hit it. It's either the captain of the boat or me. I want to fucking club a salmon. I've never punched a fish.
All right.
I may have put an M80 in a couple.
Anger issues aside, we're gonna have a good time.
So we may or may not have a podcast next week.
Correct.
We'll definitely have some kind of content out.
Sure.
All right, that's it. Shut down.
That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigel.
Matt Griffith. Thanks for playing.